So this is Robert Newman, and I'm hanging out with Pam Dent. We are in Charlottesville, or the surrounding areas to Charlottesville, and we're looking at a community called Out of Bounds. Now, Pam Dent is a lifetime resident of Charlottesville, Virginia. She's raised children here, she's had businesses here, and today what we've been doing is we've been touring community, actually for a few days. We've been touring communities, we're taking video. We know that you probably have a chance to do, Google Maps and things like that. We just don't think that you get quite the same kind of view as, look, you'd miss maybe this built-in playground. And then what Pam's doing is she's sharing her knowledge. I'm kind of doing the intro, and she's talking about the pricing, the availability of the property, sharing little tidbits of the neighborhoods, like did they used to be horse farms, did they not, that kind of thing. So with that, Pam, I'm going to turn it over to you and let you talk about Out of Bounds a little bit.
Okay, well, this community is called Out of Bounds because it's right at the city limits between Charlottesville and Albermarle County. For many years it was a small farm, and the farm was called Out of Bounds, and the original brick house for the farm is still embedded in the community right here.
All right, I'm looking at it. Yeah.
This is a very new community. It's finally the last homes have been built in here, and as you can see, there are attached big villa style homes, and then there were the townhouses, and there's nothing actively on the market right now, but last year 2 homes sold in here, one for $813,000 and the other for $820,000. I think those would have been these big villa styles. As I recall, the townhouses were priced a little lower. I think they were priced more in the 600,000 to 700 range. All these homes are by Craig Builders, and they have incredible features in them, stunning gorgeous kitchens and coffered ceilings and crown molding, and some of them actually, particularly some of the townhouses, and such as this townhouse here on the corner, and it was probably up in the 800,000s there, and it has an elevator in it.
Wow.
So some of these do have elevators, not all of them, and they've all got garages. We're going through the back where you can see the nice garages, screened porches, decks for grilling outside. And they are absolutely at the edge of town. So it's a very special community. It's not large. It's pretty exclusive. And so we have just driven through the whole community.
Lovely. All right, for those of you who've been touring along with us, we've now done, this community marks 30 communities that we've traveled. Pam will be doing more, but for this particular trip, this is the last community. If you'd like to see other communities, you can leave something in the comments, and Pam would be happy to add them to her list, especially if she gets a couple of requests for the same community coming in from a couple different people. And as she adds these communities, if you've subscribed to her YouTube channel, you will get notified. I know that certain people are doing very long-term searches, years, as they prepare to maybe retire from someplace else in the country, or perhaps you're in government service and you are locked into a nearby community but know that at some point you're going to retire and want to move. In these cases, subscribing would be a very wise idea, because Pam will absolutely add to the library of videos over time and provide other communities, maybe new communities that we haven't, that aren't even around yet, and hopefully that'll be of use to you. So thanks for tuning in. Pam and I really appreciate it, and we hope you join us in the future.